South by Southeast. Matthew Ybarra here, back at it, man. We're having a great time. We're having a blast, man. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm sitting here with an amazing individual, Mr. Willie Gee, over here from the Southeast Side, man. What's up, Willie?
East Side.
East Side? That's what's up, man. How have you been?
Oh, well, let me tell you, when you start to get my age, you can't decide,
You look like a young man.
can I take Dones and a leave at the same time? I don't know. Might be pushing my boundaries, I don't want to get too crazy.
So Willie here, this man, he's a roadie, he's a guitar tech. And this guy, he tours with big bands, Slayer, Megadeth, just to name a few of them.
Slayer!
But can we let's tell the people what a guitar tech does?
First of all, we get driven crazy by a lot of band people. No, but it's the typical thing. People think that they don't really know what we do, but basically you're the babysitter of all the gear. I mean, they call it a backline technician technically, but to be more specific, when you're the guitar tech, you're basically in charge of just about anything that's going to happen to the guitar.
I see.
Routine maintenance is just, like keeping it clean, keeping it operational, the string changes, making sure that it plays in tune, making sure that all the amps, the effects are working properly.
Got you.
Some guys may not, they're really funny about their instruments, and maybe they don't want you digging in there or they don't want things changed. And then there's some guys where, you're in there with a soldering iron every day doing something.
Interesting. Who's your favorite artist to work for?
Ooh, I don't know, because I've got this weird thing where I wind up working for a lot of groups that I've been a fan of and people that I have an actual friendly relationship with. So it's real hard. Unfortunately for me, a lot of the bands that have been my favorite don't exist anymore, or they just don't tour that often, so I don't get a chance to. There's a band called Nevermore that was based from Seattle, but
Those
the
guys,
guitar
they
player is a
shred.
Midwest boy. He's not Chicago, but he is a Midwest boy. Jeff Loomis,
man.
born up in Wisconsin.
He shreds, man.
Wisconsin. Yeah, he's great. Great dudes. Yeah, I love those guys, but that band's broken up now. So
Unfortunately, those Nevermore they were awesome. They were pretty dope. So what you've traveled, you've seen the world, you go all over the place. Why do you still reside over here on the Southeast Side?
up to now, the soup's been pretty good. No, the East Side. It's for me. It's more of a familiarity thing. I was born and raised really in Indiana,
Okay.
and I
didn't know
first
that.
came over to the East Side maybe around 1989, and it's just it's a convenience. I like the location. The people here have been overall really friendly. Even though on the block, the neighbors, while we aren't really vocal with each other and stuff a lot, there's a sense of community here. And up to now, the soup's been pretty good
What's your favorite spot to eat?
here.
Or maybe even in the city?
This is gonna be because I'm supposed to be in a diet, and I keep backsliding and going to places. But there's a place that's right off of 106, the corner of 106 and I don't know, is that M? Is it right across from where the Walgreens is? Is that Nikki's Euros?
Okay.
The guy that runs that is really cool, and they make a decent thing. It reminds me of when Harmonies was open. Remember Harmonies?
L and
You guys
Ewing.
remember Harmonies?
Yep, Harmonies.
Yeah.
That was the spot, man. Harmonies man.
But,
That joint was
everyone
good.
I know is it seems like they worked there when they was a teenager.
Right.
But so Nikki's is good. I spend way more time in Waldo Cooney's than I want to admit for a bunch of reasons.
Well,
And,
do you remember? What was it? Giappo's?
yes, I do.
Man, that
I have these nightmares about. I mean because it was one of those places that.
that was on right on 106. over there.
I loved Giappo's, but my spot down here was at Bob and Jack's.
Oh yeah.
I used to rationalize to myself that if I would walk to Bob and Jack's to get pizza and walk back, it would make it okay that I was eating pizza because I'm actually walking.
Right. Yeah.
And they always had good pinball machines in there. They had the Aerosmith machine. I think at the point they had the Elvira. I wore that Elvira machine out. But my feelings were legitimately hurt when I came back from a tour one day and found out that Bob and Jack's there was a fire and it was closed.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately.
I almost moved because of that. I was like, you know
Wow.
what? I might as well just leave. What's the point? My life is over now.
Yeah, that was the spot to go to at that time. Nowadays, I mean, Poochie's. You have the Heine's and Gina's Chicken, man. It's good stuff. Good eating
Well,
over here.
Chicago is real known, like around the world, as being a food city. So,
I see.
you know,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Interesting.
they got a reputation. But you still have these people that want to argue about like how their pizza stands up.
Of course, New York.
Ain't nothing happening, bruh. Ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, definitely not LA. LA's pizza is
Yeah, if you like avocados
yeah.
and pineapple
Right.
and all this other stuff that's got no business being within a quarter mile of a pizza.
Of a pizza. Oh man, well Willie, man, I wanted to bring you on the podcast, man. We'll talk about the East Side a little bit. Your
You guys got a
roadie
real
stuff,
nice
man.
podcast. You look at it. Look at it. What is this? Is this velvet? It's nice. I like that.
I really appreciate your time, man. I'm happy you came out to speak with the viewers on what you do and
All
what
you
you
folks in
love about
TV land.
this side, man. Willie G, everybody.
My pleasure.
Willie G, right here, man.
Think I'm gonna need another whisker, Matthew.
Guys, stay tuned for the next one. It's coming up. Be well, stay safe. Much love.